Hello and welcome to my Let's Play Star Trek Online on the PS4. I am the Big B82 and this is part 51 of my Discovery Era Science Officer. We're about to undertake the missions within the Dyson Sphere, Solanae Dyson Sphere arc. I'm also going to show off one which I don't normally show off, which is Fluidic Destruction. It means I'm going to have to skip a mission, but really I'll just do it in its own part. So, of course, as you know, I'm in the new ship, which is a legendary multi-mission miracle worker Intrepid, but I'll put it in Pathfinder. It's basically a Pathfinder class, so it's in Pathfinder class colours, but it's essentially a legendary ship. That's really about it. That's how for the mission. Now, of course, the Admiral is not going to, the Commander and Sub-Commander is not going to talk to us, so there is that. So we're going to do all these, and I'm going to skip that one, and then show that one off, which shows off the Undine section of the Dyson Sphere. So let's begin circle within circles. I'm sorry it's been a while since I've been actually streaming, so yeah, no, I kind of took a little bit of a break off, but we're going to be going back full steam. I got kind of annoyed that the last stream ended with the game crashing and my character getting stuck, but not with his character, but I'll say it's with anyway. So, the discovery and activation of the gateway in the Jarot system means that we can send ships rapidly to explore the Solanae Dyson Sphere. An alliance force comprised of ships from the Romulan Republic, the Federation, and the Klingon Empire have agreed to work together to study the sphere and establish a zone of control there. But they need skilled captains and crews willing to join the fight. Travel through the gateway and contact Allied Joint Command once you reach Solanae Dyson Sphere in the Delta Quadrant. So let's accept. Now we should be here. Do I have to fly away and then come back? Okay, I have to fly away to come back. Around. I haven't done any work on this ship, so it's stock at the moment. Minus all my abilities I've put and stuff I put on it. If you put it alongside the Intrepid, the Pathfinder is a lot bigger. Dyson Joint Command. And cutscene. Yeah. Okay. Welcome to the Dyson Sphere. Right, before we do that, let's crack out our captain's log. So captain's log Stardate 86791.34. It has been a few weeks since we opened the gateways. Initial surveys found a long abandoned Dyson Sphere. The Romulan Republic have set up a forward base, and Haignere has been ordered to assist in securing the sphere from a hostile force. So let's speak with the logistics officer. Welcome to the Dyson Sphere. Welcome to the Delta Quadrant, Admiral. A journey that once took 30 years at maximum warp now takes mere minutes. Did we just go as far as Voyager did? Not quite. We're on the border of the Delta Quadrant. Specifically, we're within the Solanae Dyson Sphere, a spherical structure built around a star. The sphere itself has a diameter of nearly 200 million kilometers, or the equivalent of 250 million M-class planet surfaces. How much of the sphere has been explored? You're looking at it. The sphere is huge, and it could take us a lifetime to completely understand its construction technology. We're taking it slow until we know more. That's where you come in, sir. We could use the help from the Haignere. Before we get started, though, Sub-Commander Cal wants you to receive a briefing about Omega particles from the Chief Scientist. I will speak with the Chief Scientist. Right. This is a social zone for the Dyson Sphere. Well, it normally is, but I don't think there's any random captains in here yet. Or there are, and it's deader than the dormouse, which is pretty much what most of the zones are these days, with the exception of the combat zones. Hello, Admiral. Cole has asked me to be brief, as there is a lot to be done. We've found massive amounts of Omega particles produced within the Dyson Sphere. These particles are extremely unstable, and when detonated they will damage subspace, making warp travel impossible in the vast areas around the detonation site. In the past, we've only had to deal with a small amount of Omega particles. Now we have a structure that is mass producing them for an unknown purpose. What is the plan to neutralize the Omega particles? The plan is twofold. First, we must find and destroy any existing Omega particles. Secondly, we must discover whether it is whatever is producing them at such an alarming rate and stop it. The Federation of Klingons have agreed to join an alliance with the Romulan Republic in order to see this done. These particles threaten us all. This would be simple, except for, well, perhaps it's best if you hear more from Sub-Commander Cole. He's asked to speak with you. Well, I'll go meet him. Let's go meet the man in charge of the Dyson Sphere, Sub-Commander Cole. The boss. Here he is, so we'll have a little bit of a cutscene.
Welcome to the Solanae Dyson Sphere. My name is Sub-Commander Cole. This is the main command center for Joint Alliance Command, a multi-species task force willing to work together toward a common goal, for now at least. The gateway you use to get here is in Republic space, so the Republic is taking the lead here as well. Our mission? To destroy the Omega particles this sphere creates, and neutralize its ability to generate more. The first scouts into the sphere confirmed that it was producing massive amounts of Omega particles for an unknown purpose. Given enough time, this sphere could produce enough Omega particles to completely annihilate warp travel in all known quadrants of the galaxy. We thought this would be a sweep and clear operation, but we were waylaid by a species known as the Voth. The Voth claim to be natives of the Delta Quadrant, are extremely technologically advanced, and they want the sphere. Now we're in a fight for control. The Voth are determined to gather the Omega particles. We're still determining why, but this is a threat to all warp-capable civilizations. I can't stress enough how important it is that we stop the Voth and neutralize the Omega particles. There's a lot to do. Shall we get started?
Okay. Let's talk to Sub-Commander Cole. Discuss the Voth contact. That's something to do with the Dyson Sphere. The Dyson's Sphere reputation, and won't cover that. Are you ready to begin, Admiral? The Solanae Dyson Sphere is unlike anything we've ever seen before. Okay, let's talk to him. Let's talk to him about supply woes. While the minefield helps to keep Voth ships from entering Allied space en masse, occasionally the Voth will slip one or two small vessels through with their advanced cloaking devices. We have a range of tachyon probes, frequencies that can sometimes detect Voth ships, but we need to get up and close to have any chance of success. I want the Haignere to search this zone and for any Voth ships that might be hiding. Let's accept it. And we shall beam out. see the ship in, get to see the ship in action. Not that ship though. That is a Odyssey class.
We run missions here from Joint Command, the center of all Allied operations. This is the supply depot. We use it to ship supplies to our forces and to store any unusual or dangerous technologies we find here. This region is the minefield. It is used as a barrier to keep Voth forces out, although some still slip by. And this is the ion stream. A series of structures moving a high volume of charged particles and exotic radiation through the area. Each of these areas could use your help. Good luck.
Partner underneath a scimitar. Right, let's go and do supply woes. In warp configuration. The pylons do flip up like they do on the Intrepid. Right. Go see if we can detect any cloaked ships and give them a pasting.
Spot as a result of an area mission will appear specifically for you.
Right, let's go and help the USS Arpathia. Arpathia actually is. Anyway, that ability there says part of the miracle worker, part of this ship. It's it would take a long time to explain. Essentially, it's like a little abilities that help the ship out. That's an advanced shield. Basically, we call out commands. So yellow is for engineering, an engineering command is bridge officer command, and then we have blue is a science, and then red is your tactical ones. Right, that's how the USS Arpathia. Good to see you, Admiral. See the ion streams? The energy in them can be rerouted to the power cells of a starship and delivered to other areas of the sphere. This energy helps us better understand how the sphere activates. Can the Haignere take some of the ion stream's energy to our tower in the minefield? We can do that. So we need to collect 3 lots of energy from the ion stream. We have some energy stored. I've never seen it used this way. It's my chief engineer being a smarts. Energy absorbed. We'll begin to analyse it for our records. This area could really do with a graphical update. We have stored everything we can from this stream. Now we need to take it over to the Minefield Allied Tower. And use it to blow up some Wolf ships. Just going to do all the tutorials basically here. We've put the energy to good use, but we need more help here, Admiral. The minefield is the last line of defence against the VOF moving in from the contested zone. Several of our mines have stopped working, and we don't know why. Can the Haignere scan some of the deactivated mines and determine the problem? We'll do what we can. Probably butchering that name. I can hear weapons fire. This mine was definitely remotely detonated, disabled, but I'm having a hard time. Well, you're a tactical officer, you figure it out. This mine is missing some crucial parts. It may simply be that some mines were not assembled properly. Don't sell that to the Romulans. And the last mine.
Scanning in progress.
Admiral, I was wrong. The VOFs have transported the parts out of the mines. I suggest contacting Joint Command with this information. Thank you for your assistance, Admiral. You said the VOF are remotely disarming mines by transporting parts out of them? We'll see what we can do to get around that. For now, you and the Haignere are needed elsewhere, specifically in the contested zone. Speak with me again when you're ready for your next assignment. And that is where we're heading next, the contested zone. We have we have more operations outside. Jackass. We have more operations outside the Allied zone, Admiral. The contested zone is right near our borders, and is where our forces are currently engaged with the VOF, both in the atmosphere and on the ground. It is a constant fight for control in the area. If we slip, the VOF will overwhelm us. We could use your help out there. Travel to the contested zone and see what you can do. Basically, we've got to travel to the... there. Oh, why does it keep taking my traits off? Regeneration. I don't know why it keeps taking them off. It's getting very frustrating. Right, the contested zone.
This is the contested zone. Our forces here are in a constant conflict with the VOF. There are 5 fronts in the zone, and each of them need your help. Here, we are fighting the VOF over towers that are critical to our control of the zone. I would advise you help only if you have other starships to provide support. In the center of the contested zone is the battle zone. Commander Arnold is leading the ground fight there against the Voth. He needs anyone who's willing to assist. Make no mistake about this. The contested zone is an active conflict. Be careful out there.
It is. Alright, so we have done that. So, missing the Allied zone yet? I hope not, because we need every ship to push the Voth back. If you're ready, I have more orders for you. The next comes straight from Commander Arnold, our liaison for the ground battle zone. Standoff. There is a ground war raging as we speak in the battle zone. Captain Arnold is commanding Allied forces in an attempt to gain control over Omega particles silos. Unfortunately, the Allied forces there are understaffed and under-equipped. They're too far away from the supply depot for us to reliably send supply shipments. Okay, and they can always use more combat-ready recruits. Commander Arnold and his forces could use your help, Admiral. Can you spare it? I can. Looking for other captains. Well, there's plenty around. It depends. Klingon side's a bit quiet. At the Federation, there's always somebody on ASD. Going to get another cutscene now. All you have to do is just, if you're on ESD, just ask for any help. There's bound to be someone will say, I'll be able to help you. The Klingon home, the Klingon one, though, there's not that many people around. Well, I always find that Klingons tend to be a bit, the KDFs tend to be a bit quiet, their chat. Don't know why. Maybe they're more ordering and killing people. It is a Klingon way.
This is the Voth battle zone. Our goal is to take control of at least one Omega particle silo. Here's how we do it. This is a map of the battle zone. There are 3 regions, each made up of multiple capture points. When the Voth hold a capture point, it is red. When we take control of a capture point, it will change to blue. Capturing points advances us towards our goal, represented by this meter. When it is full, we can make our final push to stop the Voth at the Omega particle silos. We must capture at least one of these silos to claim this battle zone for the Alliance. Good luck.
Right.
You are in a battle zone. The goal of a battle zone is to capture and hold the majority of points.
Now, I can show you this off. It's not going to tell me to, but I might show
Your
you.
map shows which points are controlled by allies and enemies.
I hope things are going better, are going well in the battle zone. When you're ready,
The
speak to me
overall
again.
status of the zone is displayed here.
Okay. So, battle zone is a good place to come when you need to get some weapon stuff. So what I'll do is I'll go and capture a zone. Because we're going to do a tower, we're going to capture a tower anyway, and I need to do some anti-proton damage, which requires me firing off a weapon anyway. So these are the area. This is the park area. We've got 3 areas. We've got the park, city, and the outskirts. I think that's how they work.
Generator point. Move the device to the end of the platform by activating nearby consoles. stop the Voth from activating their own consoles and pushing the device back.
Right, that's the speed bonus activated. Basically, you stand here and we need to guide this power core to that end section there, and that powers up the stops along the way. You mute. Fuck off. You ass. That should be the last one. I won't show off all the areas you need to do here, but I'll just show off the basics. Also, the fact I need to do my anti-proton stuff. So there are captains here as well, but I can't be bothered to go and find them. So you don't anyway. And that is that. Yeah, it's finished. And easy as pie. Right, so let's get the next mission. Which is the tower defense. Tower defense. Well, basically, your areas they're all the same. You got that one, and there's a hold there, hold the zone while you think, and one this which is deactivate weapons. I will show that off. I can. Right, tower control. We could use your help driving the Voth away from the control towers and the contested zone. Those towers are integral to our control of the area, and if the Voth hold them, they'll be able to call in reinforcements and overwhelm us. Can you take fight to the Voth and help us gain control over this area? Now, unfortunately, by the looks of it, some people have already triggered the zone, so I'm going to have to help out. You get to see all the zones today. Basically, you've got patrols. You've got destroy the patrols of the ships that are guarding these guys, and then you. didn't actually anticipate showing off the zones today, but it's just a short mission anyway. One down. I love being a science vessel. I don't even know why I don't count as a ship. Didn't actually anticipate what's going to happen is I'm going to go to the fucking Undine zone. It's going to happen again. It's going to be red. Let's go and kick some ass. This would be the beta ship, I would imagine. Somebody's using the where's this last ship? Looks like it's got away. Well, let's capture this Did all of them. Many reinforcements as they bloody like. Now I think I'll do, I'll show off the Undine one, which I never normally do. And then that will be it. Should have completed the mission. One. Feet off around the towers. Technicalities. Fucking technicalities. I destroyed them all. I can obliterate the fuckers. Well, I'm not supposed to use bloody absolute checkers. Motherfuckers. Allied front tower. Oh, yeah, the front tower. Well, if he's going there, then I'm gonna. Well, let's see. It's going to be annoying, isn't it? Why is he faster than me? Unacceptable. Bloody Klingons. And we're capturing that, and we're also capturing the wasteland as well. Front tower though. It's not secured. Bonus, which is nice. Like whoever's capturing him, it's like capturing until a certain point and then it's just stopping, which is not helpful for me. So what we will try to do is we'll try to change instance. We go. That's a bit annoying. This is going to be longer than it's supposed to be. Strange how this game's working stuff out. Does that a lot. Essentially what I'm doing is just flying around like a complete fool. Well, I guess this is showing off one of the battle zones, which I don't normally do. Well, this is one of them. I guarantee it's going to happen again when we go into the poxy bloody Undine one. As soon as one of the towers starts to be attacked, then we can. But yeah, basically that fills back up. It'll fill back up again, and the dreadnoughts will appear again, basically, and the circle continues. So I'm just waiting for the. They come again. Here come the dreadnoughts. There we go. Dreadnoughts incoming. Now, will these count? I don't know if these will count as being blown up if I'm in the zone by the. I don't know. I'll find out. There's so many people in this zone, it's just going to wreck these guys. Yeah, it's basically then the zone will reset. Basically being industrial. Well, you want a lot of marks? Come here. Apparently. Because right now it seems as though here on the PS4 people are wrecking it in this area. To defeat the Voth around these ways, around these towers, and people aren't helping me very much. Should be enough to destroy here, hopefully. Reports that your efforts helped push the box back into the zone. Excellent work, Admiral. We need you to keep supporting our efforts throughout Dyson Sphere. You've seen all the areas that are very important to hold, and I'm trusting you to do what you can to destroy the Omega particles and prevent the Voth from using them against us. So we're going to do, once the red alert has finished, is we're going to skip that. Fluidic destruction. The Undine have started to invade the Dyson Sphere, Admiral, and they've employed massive planet killers to destroy the Voth. That we have previously engaged in the Voth zone. Now the Undine have taken control of the portion of the sphere that we are seeking to destroy. The Alliance has sent Admiral Charles Rex to lead the charge against the Undine. So all we need to do is head to the Undine section, which is over this way. Loads of fucking salvage I need to get rid of. Which should be like a 20-minute episode has turned into a pissing half an hour adventure. There's a quicker way to the Undine zone, which is to go back where we came and then just travel there, instantly warp there. You can instantly warp to all three zones really. But this is good to come here if you need to do weapons related stuff. Just come here and do your Tetrion, Polaron, stuff like that. As long as you've got a good ship that can withstand the punishment, though. I mean, if you've got a spongy ship, then I would not recommend coming here. If you have a spongy ship, then you're probably going to die. Let's head to the Unseen Zone. Unseen Zone is a bit more straight. It's a bit more complicated. While this one's more straightforward. Admiral, we could use your help in the Unseen Battlezone. So let's go to the Unseen Zone. We're going to get another cutscene, and then that will be the end of this episode.
Captain, you are in the Undine Battlezone. Our goal is to close fluidic rifts to destroy Undine planet killers. Here is our plan. This is a map of the Battlezone. We have 3 different methods of closing the rifts. When a rift is open, the area is red. When we close a rift, it will change to blue. Closing rifts advances our progress, shown by this meter. When it is full, we can launch our attack on the planet killers. We must defeat at least one planet killer for the operation to be considered a success. Good luck.
You are in a battle zone. The goal of a battle zone is to capture and hold the majority of points.
The fight in the Undine Battlezone is going to last for a long time, Admiral.
Your map shows which points are controlled by allies and enemies
to push the Undine back and out of the sphere. Alright, so basically you got these 3 zones.
The overall status of the zone is displayed here.
It's pretty much the same methods. I would show them off, but I don't have the time. I'll show off all the zones eventually at some point. So, as I said, continue. So, we shall start the system. Because we need to. And that will be the end of part 51. When we return in part 52, we will be doing a new mission, Step Between the Stars, which we skipped there, and we'll be meeting with Admiral Tuvok. Until then, thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe, comments are welcome, and I appreciate any thumbs up as well. And I will see you in part 52, A Step Between the Stars. Until then, ciao for now.